it's so easy to be saying, oh, like people don't see it and stuff. The problem of an insecurity isn't that other people are judging, it's that you yourself are judging. And so I can give you the cute mental health advice of, like don't judge yourself and just journal about it and stuff. I really tried all of it. I tried the self-image visualizations, weight in and the positive self-improvement stuff, build the chest and everything. But if there's some kind of surgery that you can do to get rid of something like that, I would recommend. This is like the rule I'd say is if it was unnatural. So, for example, someone's got a insecurity because of their, like, I don't know, forehead or something. Maybe don't consider that. Don't consider getting Botox, getting something new put in there. Like, girls getting like lip fillers, which are dangerous, or boob jobs or something. Maybe don't consider putting something unnatural in your body. But what I will say for anyone who's insecure about something that's unnatural, because that was unnatural mass, get that removed fucking ASAP, because that's not fair. That's like that, you can do this cute, like, oh, just accept yourself, fine, fair enough. But if there's something unnatural inside of you, like we've all got toxins and weird shit, there'll be men who are relatively healthy, but they'll just have like wide hips just because of weird estrogenic shit that's been in, like, they've been drinking cow's milk or something, which is very estrogenic. I'd get that removed. For example, one other surgery I got around the time was I got my left ear pinned back, so my ear just like stuck out a lot more, and it was kind of like it's kind of like momentum. Once I got the first surgery, I was like, oh, what else can I? What else can I? I've got money. Let's go. Like that was such a pleasant experience. The private hospital done in like 4 hours. Okay, so I was like, oh yeah, like my left ear sticks out. Never actually been that insecure. People thought that I was like so insecure about it, and that's why I wore the bathrobe. I didn't. I literally just wore the bathrobe anyway. But I was like, oh yeah, fuck it. It's like $2,000. Let's get it. The moment that I was on the operating table and they start injecting you there with the local anesthetic, and it fucking killed. I'm a strong guy. I was literally getting close to tears. Imagine 7 massive syringes one by one into your ear. Like it really hurt. The nipple ones hurt as well. But they started to put that in, and then I hear, the buzzer thing. They're gonna go cut it open and take a bit of the bone out and press it back. The moment I smelt my flesh, which smelt like kind of like what you'd imagine like barbecue flavored nuts to smell like, I was like, oh, I've made a mistake. I thought, you know what, with the gyno, it actually made sense. It was estrogenic, it was toxins. I was born with this. I actually got so sad on the operating table that I was about to tell him, like, wait, stop. But it would have just been ridiculous at that point. But I actually thought, like, you know what, I kind of like regret doing that, because that was just a natural genetic thing. I'm kind of like, it's kind of nice that I've got it now. I probably look like 0.5 points more attractive because I've got a bit more facial symmetry, but I wouldn't advise it to a young guy. If there's some natural thing that you've got, I wouldn't say go under the operating table to change the way you look. But if it's something like gyno, I give you my complete blessing. Save up the money and get rid of it.
Is there an element of like instant gratification with that? Because I was just reflecting and thinking what I would do if I was in your situation, and I 1,000,000%, as soon as I was pissed off with it, I'd have taken out a loan and I'd have done it straight away. I'd have instantly done it. I'm not dealing with it. I'm not having it. It's gone, done, instant. But then I'd have probably told myself, oh, I'm going to go and get this loan. I'm going to pay for it, get it done. And I'm just going to like work harder because I'm going to feel so much better afterwards. And I've got to pay the loan off, and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. Probably then wouldn't have done it. And you know how it goes. So, should they be dealing with that issue to get to where they want to get to then be able to pay for it later? Although it's hard to stomach.
I mean, yeah, going into debt is like the ultimate form of instant gratification. Like we were saying before, instant gratification is like the bad habits that feel good right now, like eating the junk food, but really it's actually bad for you in the long run. Debt is basically you stealing money from your future self. It's you saying, no, I want the money now. You're looking to your future self and saying, like, you deal with it. You pay for it, asshole. The opposite of that is like, okay, well, we've saved money. We've invested it. I'm investing money today so that it's a gift to my future self. So I wouldn't say to go into debt for anything of this, but I will say like the ROI is there.
I think it does depend though if it's an investment, right? So an investment into a property, you probably could get a mortgage, get a loan. If you're seeing it as an investment for the future and you're going to make more money by having this thing done, then maybe you could see it a similar way.
It's difficult to convince yourself though. If you get ear surgery, it's going to make you more money in the future.
Yeah,
but it's
not
just
particularly that.
If it's like I can't get in front of the camera the way that I want to because of this thing with my ear. If I get this fixed, I'm going to have no limitations. I can just go and do it. There is an element of that being true, but I would then argue that you've already given yourself the gratification. You've got the thing done, so now you don't need to do the work. And that's something that I would probably even see myself doing.
So it's a case by case basis.
I kind of think like if you've got an insecurity that is completely in your control, you're just an idiot, right? Do you know what I mean?
Clip that.
That was a set 4.
Do you know what I mean? Like how can you sit and complain about something like you're in full control? I'm not talking surgery, by the way. I'm talking just like things that like you're insecure about that you could, if you actually did the work, you could get out of. What right do you have to sit and complain about that thing?
No, I agree with you. Yeah, when it comes to like physique as well.
Yeah,
because you've got total control.
Yeah,
but you know what? The thing is, do they really? We're sat here right now. We're in great shape. Imagine the 35.
Thank you very much.
The 35-year-old
Clip
obese
that shit.
woman. Think about it. The women I used to work with, right? They've tried every diet.
They say that, bro, but I let me follow you around for a day and watch what you eat, and I guarantee you eat shit. You're just not telling people about it.
No, that I'd agree with you as well. But we've got to question why. When they're in so much pain and they dislike themselves and they probably cry because of how like ugly they feel, and they're signing up to these boot camp classes and everything, and they've went for 2 weeks, but then they get too sore and they fall off and they dieting, whatever. They have the desire. The reason why I'm a little bit more lenient towards people who are struggling now is because there's just so much like bullshit out there that they don't even know. Like, well, does the average person even know what to eat these days? Everyone disagrees with each other, right? Everyone, this diet's gonna work, this diet's gonna work, this business model.
But you must know that chocolate chip cookie isn't good.
I actually don't think so, because that chocolate chip cookie now says low fat at the front, and these people believe that like they don't think that their government and
Maybe
their
I genuinely didn't know that.
yeah.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know what?
I thought it would be good for me. I genuinely had no idea, Tom.
Come on, bro.
And I still don't. And I don't even believe you, actually.
Like,
think
I don't
you're
know.
lying.
Maybe it's just because I'm more in that space and I research it and stuff like that.
exactly,
But
yeah.
to me, it's just obvious. Eat whole foods, not out of a packet, and exercise and burn more calories than you eat.
It's simple, yeah.
It's simple, but yeah, I just don't know.
Remember when he told us about the traffic light system on stuff?
Yeah,
and
we didn't even know about
that.
But
yeah.
I don't know. To me, it's all just so preachy. Like, yeah, I woke up this morning, I had a Mackey's breakfast, loved it. Probably have something shit later as well. Couldn't really care.
Yeah, but you
Just
don't complain about
enjoy it.
being.
But your problem is not
overweight.
eating enough to gain
Yeah,
mass.
of course. But either way, though, even if I'm not eating enough to gain mass, obviously I'm still putting absolute shit in my body that will be doing something to me in some way, shape, or form.
But you don't complain about it.
No, never.
So that's the difference.
Yeah, I guess so.
But let the compound effect take its toll, though.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah, of
you
course.
are young right now.
Yeah, of course. No,
and like
for sure.
when you're young, you don't see the difference between like, oh, you had this snack here and there and everything. When you get to like your mid-20s, it really starts to show. Like all the chads that I know from high school, they're all like soft as fuck now. It's actually insane. All the chads and the pretty girls from high school, I swear to God, all of them have dropped like 2-3 points. It like the most gorgeous girls from high school, the guys who had the genetic 6-packs like in the PE changing rooms, all of them falling off.
I was
Why?
literally thinking that
Because
the
you
other
know
day.
why? You know why? They were going out at 16 and getting pissed. Or kebabs and stuff.
RIP to everyone that peaked in high school, honestly.
no.
So peak.